XRP, likely remembered by lots of us as an asset that's seen some pretty incredible price moves within its price history. So I'm sure a lot of us have been more or less tuning back in to see what's going on with the crypto that not too long ago was restricted from trade. After rumors of a settlement in late 2021 or early 2022 were proven in fact just to be rumors, we now learn that the case is actually being postponed until March of 2023. As this may sound like a good thing for XRP holders, it just as well may end up making the matter all the more confusing. What is the SEC really doing here, and why does it feel like they have money in the game? So I had a feeling it'd be a pretty interesting asset to start talking about on this channel, at least for the next 12 months. And if you're somebody who's not pro XRP, or maybe you simply have this ideology that just completely goes against banks or whatever, I personally do not share that feeling with you. Although I can't deny, I've often speculated on the opportunity cost of holding XRP, I'm definitely still a bull. Its prior moves against Bitcoin during parabolic phases are pretty hard to forget, and funny enough, are pretty irrelevant to the fact that the bullish sentiment of the coin seems to be getting suppressed by the SEC's case. I think a lot of people have their own theories as to what is really going on behind closed doors, or as to how high the price of XRP would have been today if it wasn't for the SEC. But what I don't think enough people realize amongst all the noise is that Ripple's XRP is still one of the top 5 performing cryptocurrencies. While having an investment in XRP may seem only decent today, some trending patterns in the space seem to be telling a very different story. So what's really going to happen to the price of XRP once the case is over? The easiest pattern to see is Bitcoin setting the tone of the market, as its positive performance continues to be good for other cryptocurrencies. Moreover, and at the same time, we see a common pattern where cryptocurrencies are emulating their prior moves, as well as emulating other cryptocurrencies' prior moves. And finally, we see a pattern of sideways movements, before and after mania phases, where new sideways movements are occurring at higher prices compared to the asset's previous sideways movements. This can be seen within the life of XRP and within the lives of various cryptocurrencies. So being aware of this seemingly continuous trend within the space brings me to my general thesis here on XRP. As XRP continues to follow in line with Bitcoin, it will concurrently continue emulating its own prior moves as well as other crypto moves, resulting in new, but most importantly higher price sideways movements. So if you take these trends into your own consideration on the market, and take a minute to breeze through the XRP charts, and maybe even compare them to a few other coins, I believe you'll be more than surprised. Even if you're not accustomed to analyzing charts, simply using the chart pictures available on exchanges or websites are more than enough to roughly map out these trends. Now whether you want to call it consolidation or stagnation or whatever nation is really up to you. But my point here is that in XRP's price history, we didn't really spend a lot of time around these prices. So it seems pretty unbelievable to me that we're just kind of chilling around $1 like a stable coin. Obviously I get that if you've been victim to XRP's cruel way of bringing people in during a parabolic phase, thinking it was about to be landing time, to then essentially being forced to watch your back bleed, definitely hurts. But at least after buying in during that time, by now, you hopefully understand the sheer amount of volume that you were exposed to. The narrative basically goes like this. As the amounts of money coming in and out of the space during these quick bullish phases continue to increase as time goes on, then cryptocurrency prices will rise with time. So essentially, each new phase involves more money running through the space than in the previous phase, meaning each new phase creates more money and generates you more wealth. On that note, let's speculate a little based on some bullish data that may just give us some insight on when this current sideways movement may start to trend high. In other words, let's look into XRP's life and try to somewhat guess where we may theoretically go from here. And historically speaking, a real deal XRP move leaves most other cryptos blown away. As with XRP, we tend to see some of the highest percent increases within some of the shortest periods of time. Even now, a move to its prior blow off top would represent nearly a 5x. So aside from deciding on your price target, speculating on when such a quick move can theoretically occur might be the question you should be asking yourself. Simply by emulating prior blow off tops, we can expect to see XRP somewhere in the tens of dollars. So I hope you're like me and think Bitcoin's having a monumental rally sometime in mid to late 2022 or to early 2023, as Bitcoin's key milestones have historically triggered massive upwards XRP price moves. We hope for Bitcoin to rally soon, once again. Anyway, that's sort of me gambling on my speculations, if you will. So anywhere around $15, give or take a few dollars, seems like a fair price target for a potential XRP blow off top for this market cycle. Thanks for listening, people. Please subscribe. And remember, don't take my word for everything. Always do your own research to get as much information as possible before YOLOing in your entire life savings. Obviously, when everybody and their moms are calling for Bitcoin to go to the moon, although it might happen, it's probably not going to happen how they're saying it will.